All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to teach you how to prepare yourself for programming in Java. Now, I'm going to assume that you're new to the Java language, so I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not going to run you into command prompts or anything crazy like that. Should be relatively easy to follow. The first thing we need to do is we need to install the JDK. So type in Java JDK in a search engine, and then make sure you're going to Oracle site. Oracle is the owner, the proprietor of Java, so we'll go ahead and we'll click on there. Now, when you get to this page, perhaps some of these updates are a little bit different. Just try to stay with the most updated version that's appropriate for your environment. Now, you can see they have Linux, Mac, Solaris, Windows, and everything. So you're going to want to know what your system is capable of, what system you have. I have a Windows 64, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this. Now, when I do, it says I have to accept the license. If you haven't before, go ahead and read the license, make sure you agree with it, and then when you do, go ahead and click to download this. Once it's downloaded, you can go ahead and open the program, so we'll just take a look at it in its folder, and then we will run the exe file. So it's going to go ahead and install once we click on the exe file. And then it's pretty much your standard installation where you just kind of click next to it. You shouldn't really have to change any of the default settings here unless you have some needs to. But I will pause the video from time to time. So what seems really quick for me might take you a little bit longer. That's to make this video as short as possible. Again, just keep everything to the default as we click through this. All right, once you have that installed, you can go ahead and close this window. And then let's go to our IDE, which is an integrated development environment, which is basically our program that we're going to use to actually program in. I find it easier to, when you look for Eclipse, to also type in the Java IDE. It's a more direct route to where we're going. Make sure, though, whatever you're doing, make sure that the link is eclipse.org. That's the official site. Otherwise, I can't speak for its lack of issues. So when you take a look, now when you get here, again, you might end up seeing a slightly different web page, but a couple things you're going to want to watch out for. At this level, you're probably going to want the IDE for Java developers, not an EE or anything like that. And make sure it's for Java, not for C++. And then, of course, make sure you're downloading for the right system that you have. Again, I see a Windows 64-bit, so that's the one that I'm going to go ahead and click on. And then you can go ahead and download. They have mirror sites, too, that you can download from. And again, right now, this is Java Oxygen. It doesn't matter whatever one they come out with next, just install it. It should install just the same. I've been installing these for about well over way too long, and they're all basically the same setup. Once you have that downloaded, you'll go ahead and you can right click on it and then extract all. And best place probably to extract this would be just your C drive. So I'm going to delete all this and just leave your C : / there. And then I'm going to just extract. This will take a couple moments to extract, and then we'll get you set up. Now that it's installed, the easiest thing for you to do is go into this Eclipse folder and then right click on the exe file and send to your desktop. That way you don't have to go looking for it in your folders and stuff. So if you double click on this, you run it, and you don't have to always ask before opening. Go ahead and run it, and this will open into a workspace. Now, you can use the default if you'd like, but whatever you do, whatever you change this to, and whatever directory you want this in, make sure you don't click on this to use this as the default and do not ask again, because over time you're going to want to change workspaces and stuff, and I would just avoid doing that. But you can leave it at the default for right now and click launch. now you're at this site here, or this particular page here. You can take a look through this if you'd like to, of course. Once you're done with it, you go ahead and click the close the Welcome tab, and you see your layout here. Now, because I don't want to make this video too long, I will create another one after this that will show you how to make some basic programs in here and get you started on your journey. So hopefully this helps you get set up. If you have any questions or anything, don't hesitate to put them in the comments, and myself or hopefully some other community members will help you out. Thanks.